So what we'll do is we'll run through a couple slides, give you a little bit of an introduction into what the Comptroller Services Portal is, and then we'll do a little demo, show you how the system works, and then we'll open it up to any questions you guys might have at the end. So first, going through the slides, what is the Comptroller Services Portal? It's a one-stop shop for all customer interaction within the financial management community. So for some of you who may not be familiar with DoD and how financial management works in the DoD and the government, financial management covers all things regarding payroll, reimbursement for travel, and then all budget and accounting through each individual installation. So what CSP does, it allows the airmen and guardians, so the customers, to submit requests relating to their military pay, civilian pay, travel pay, budget, or accounting, all through an online process. Previously, everything was done via email or walk-in customers and paper documents. So a customer would walk into the finance office and say they need to update their routing number or something like that, and they would have to fill out a form and then hand it off to the finance technician and hope that transaction actually takes place before their next paycheck comes through. So with CSP, it enables the customers to actually just go online, submit their request, and then they can actually have live interaction with the customer service technicians. The financial managers, they can assign or be assigned the inquiries to work and interact with all the customers through the system. So that way there's nothing taken out of the system itself. There won't be any emails or phone calls outside the system unless it's directly initiated by the financial manager. The inquiries can be elevated to higher levels, ensuring all communication information is retained in one repository. So in these situations, if anything needs to be elevated up to the supervisor or the manager of that individual section, it can all be done within the system. And for the technicians, they won't know, or they will be able to submit it up there, and then the supervisors and managers will be actually able to see all the information within that inquiry, so they don't have to ask additional follow-up questions. What it provides, the financial management benefits are inquiry tracking and management. So previously, the commander or the manager of that individual office wouldn't have too much visibility into the customers' inquiries. So they'd have to really rely on asking the technicians questions and making sure that a lot of overhead time would be spent making sure that they're accomplishing what they need to accomplish that day. Next is workload management. So being able to properly divvy up workload amongst their technicians. Full tracking from base level to higher headquarters. So with the DoD, it's a very hierarchical organization. So them being able to send inquiries from the base level up to higher headquarters for any questions or clarifications or policy reads, they can do so. And finally, customer outreach, being able to give them one website that the customer can log into, submit their questions, and be good to go versus saying, you have to come to the finance office between these hours or submit an email to an org box that you may know is monitored or not. Customer benefits are 100% transparency. Like I said previously, customers used to walk into the office, drop off a couple forms, and hope they get paid at the end of the month. With this system, they'll be able to see where exactly each inquiry is and when it gets resolved. 24/7, 365 customer service. So instead of only coming into finance during their office hours, the customers can actually submit anytime, anywhere. The global reach, just being able to reach your finance office if you are, deployed overseas or you're away or for any reason, you'll be able to still reach your finance office for assistance. And the site is fully secure, protects personally identifiable information. So any social security numbers, bank routing account numbers, all gets protected within the system. The customer process, pretty simple. Once they come to the site for the first time, they'll be prompted to review their user profile and make any necessary updates. Usually takes about a minute or two before submitting their initial request. After they submit their initial request, their profile information will automatically save in the system, and the customers can update that information at any time. CSP will allow the customers to submit, review, track their requests anytime, anywhere, and email notifications alert the customer at all points in the process, even when their interaction is required, like if they didn't sign a document or there's an incomplete document. For financial managers, users can be assigned to one or multiple roles in the system. Those roles will determine access and capabilities within that system. Technicians can interact with customers in CSP, alleviating the use of org boxes and walk-in customers. And leadership can track inquiries, ensure resolution timeliness. We have things like export to Excel that they can link to their Power BI dashboards to make sure that they're taking care of their customers in a timely fashion. The units themselves, they can provide knowledge articles, announcements, and FAQs for their customers. So if they want to provide more information on a financial management matter, they can. If they want to post an announcement saying they're going to be closed on holiday or something like that, they can do that as well. So I'll leave it open to any questions for a couple seconds. And if I don't hear any questions, we'll jump straight into the demo.